Hi, I'm Mia. Let's talk about photography. Okay, hi guys, I'm Mardhiyah, or some of you may know me as Mia, and I'm the lady boss of Mia Moments. Back in madrasah, my first camera was the Nikon D5000, so only OGs would know how that was a very old camera, but a very popular one as well at the period. But it was just a hobby. And then when I was in uni, that's when I started to pick up photography back again, because I was the marketing manager for NTUMS for one term, which is like about a year. I was also part of different events. So being part of these different events, I was in the publicity department. Okay, origin story. Okay, so one fine day, I decided to maybe give it a shot. Like, hey, since I want to invest a lot in cameras, why not let's see how far this can go. So at that point in time, I was on my own, so I started myself. I was trying to build up my portfolio. So during uni, I contacted some influencers per se, or friends who have a very great amount of following to just offer them a shoot, and I just want to see where my skills go and whether this is what I would like to pursue. And then one fine day, I came across this particular influencer who is now a really good friend, because she was the one who started this for me. So I was just shooting her as a portfolio purpose, and she told me like, hey, actually, can you shoot my wedding? And I was like, no, that's not my plan. I'm never going to weddings. Like, I told myself, no weddings, because my plan initially was build up portfolio and maybe go into the editorial scene, like product, for home-based businesses, online stores, taking shots of their products. That was the plan. But you see, like, you plan, Allah is the best of planners, right? So when I shot her for a portfolio, she told me like, I'm so comfortable with you, can you please shoot my wedding? Then I'm like, no, I've got minimal gear. I was shooting with a Canon 80D, no flash, minimal experience, actually with zero wedding experience. I was not confident at all because I just started out. I told myself that if someone believed in me so much to shoot a huge event, it's a milestone, it's a life milestone for someone, and it happens only once in your lifetime. So if someone believes in me that much, I have to give myself some credit and believe in what I am capable of as well. So that's why I decided, okay, fine, let's take up this challenge. Maybe give it a go, just a wedding, just one wedding. So from January all the way till October, which is on her wedding day, I contacted a few companies and asked them, do you want a second shooter? That I started contacting friends who knew of people or photographers who shot for other companies. During that 9-month period, I think I shot for about 5 different companies to just shadow and learn and see how the industry is and what are the basics that you need to know as a wedding photographer. And I just shot every single weekend with school during weekdays and during exams and so on, just so that I can prepare myself for this one particular client so that I do not screw up her wedding. I was actually surprised that there was a demand for female photographers. So I shot her wedding and everything went from 0 to 100 real quick from the October 2019, I think, 2019 or 20, onwards, all the way till now. Okay, because initially I didn't want to go into the wedding industry, right? Because in my head, like, oh, this is super saturated, super competitive. There's no way I would even gain traction through all this, because there's so many amazing photographers, so many otai photographers out there. So like, who am I? Like, I would never make it, and no one would ever wanna hire me because there's so many great ones. As I shoot for different companies, even before Mia Moments even started, brides keep on telling me like, oh my god, it's so great to have a female photographer, like, because we will start from prep shot. So for brides who wears the hijab, or even brides who don't wear the hijab, they feel so much more comfortable to have a female photographer, being with them from the start and just shooting them. And we know things that male photographers don't know, things like your tudung sengit, I'll fix for you. If your hijab is not on point, the awning tak on point, I will make sure that it's just perfect. And if you have particular insecurities, a good side, like for example, this is my good side. So all these kind of things are things that girls appreciate. It makes brides happy. So I realized, wow, actually there is a demand, and I realized there isn't much female photographers in the wedding industry actually at that point in time. Yeah, so that's why I realized this is the gap in the industry that I can feel with my presence. Oh, okay. The challenges, a lot. When I first started, all these challenges I faced is easily mentioned. Number one, being mistaken as a mak andam. Especially like I come with my luggage and everything, so I'm being mistaken as Mak Andam, being mistaken as the assistant to the photographer, although you are actually the one leading the wedding. Oh ni suami, macam gitu. You know, like if you shoot, cause you always shoot double, like whether it's a photographer or videographer or photog, right? Then they will say, oh ni suaminya, oh ni boyfriendnya, gitu. Then I'm just like, tak cik, kita semua ada orang masing-masing. If you realise, like the common theme between all this is that the stigma that women cannot lead, and because it's a male-dominated industry, is something very different for the older generation, or even some of us also who like, there's females shooting weddings as well, you know, that kind of thing. Some people do not trust your skills because they think that you're not as capable. People who would step all over you because you're much smaller, or how to say, senang dipijak, you know, kind of thing. So like there are a lot of times when I shoot in a wedding, then some pakcik will just take over the wedding. And I'm like, uncle, no, this is my turf, you know, kind of thing. Yeah, I would say making your mark is quite hard lah, at the very start, but now it's different. Yeah, now if I feel that the wedding industry or the creative industry per se has shifted in a very great direction, whereby it's more inclusive now, and it makes me so happy to see like a lot of female creatives now. Yeah, I'm just like, yes, queen, thrive.
Indoor shoots or outdoor shoots?
Outdoor.
Candid or formal?
Candid.
Golden hour or blue hour?
Golden.
Zoom or prime?
Prime, of course.
Monochrome or colour?
Colour. Wait a minute. Maybe for now colour, but I do like monochrome too. Okay, my favourite gear, I would say 85mm lenses. Yeah, because previously my favourite lens would be the 85mm f1.4 Sigma Art, but I had it in the Canon mount, so just change it to a 85-1.8 for Sony. But 85 for me is my favourite for now. Okay, put this over. Okay, so in this suitcase, this is my go-to suitcase. Alright, I do bring my main gear, which is here, like a camera body, 3 lenses, and I have additional body. So to carry this other body, I do wear a harness. It's a, mana dia? Oh yeah, yeah, so we have the company engraved on it. Very comfortable, great innovation. 10 over 10 would recommend. Then I do have a flash, and and other things which I might not show you because, you know, boring. Yeah. Okay, for me, I like to shoot moments and emotion. So whenever someone cries, it's my favorite. Okay, it sounds very it doesn't sound nice, but for weddings, okay, crying is very nice. Okay, brides, listen to this, cry, it's okay. Fandoms will not be happy when I see this lah, but yeah, I love emotion, whether it's huge laughter, tears, especially from fathers, love it, moments, and of course composition lah. But sometimes when it comes to weddings, it's very fast, so we'll try our best to compose well, but as long as the story is there. An unforgettable one would be the fact that my 24mm f1.4 Sigma Art lens dropped onto the concrete floor. So it was just like mounted on a tripod, and I think the tripod mount got loose, and I just saw it drop in slow motion, face down, like plunk down straight onto the concrete floor. The lens filter smashed, the sides of the lens were like dented in, and it wasn't even by me, it was someone else who dropped my lens. So I was just like, oh my god, I don't know whether to be angry or not. I wanted to cry but also angry, but I just maintain my cool. I'm like, it's okay, you'll cover the repair cost.
That was during the wedding shoot?
No, it wasn't even on the wedding shoot. It was just we were just outdoor taking photos, and then the thing just dropped and everything just smashed. But I know the guy who dropped it felt very remorseful. It's okay, I forgive you. Akhirat nanti tak laki dia. I'm just kidding. My name is Mia. I'm from Mia Moments. You can follow me at Mia Moments or at itsmiamo_. And for more content like this, you can follow at grtv.sg. GRTV is a media channel for Global Ehsan Relief, an organisation helping those in need. So visit the link down below to find out more. Boleh?